What's up, fellas? How you doing? Man, Antonelli here.
Hey, what's up guys? How we doing? Man, Antonelli here. Just got back from Georgia. We went down for the Perfect Game 17U WWBA National Championship. It's a really long name. But it's one of the top tournaments in the country. Maybe the top tournament in the country. It was over 400 teams here, I think, from all over, pretty much all over the country. Probably every single college in America was there recruiting. There were tons of professional scouts there as well. A lot of the top players, we went and watched. I'm kind of biased towards positional players, but we went and watched some of the best players in the country. Bobby Witt Jr., who's a top-ranked shortstop, we went and watched him play. C.J. Abrams, another top-ranked shortstop in the country, went and watched him play. So it was a really cool opportunity to be able to go watch a ton of really, really good players, be able to see guys that are going to end up probably getting drafted in the first round. The thing is just littered with college commits, huge D1 commits. There were certain teams that had 20, 25 D1 commits on their team. So really exciting time to be able to go and compete against them, for our players to be able to go down and see what some of the best players and best teams in the country look like, and then also to get in front of college scouts. I mean, that's the main reason we go down there, is there's so many scouts down there, and it's a great opportunity to get in front of them and play. So we played 7 games in total. We're going to go through every game one by one. I'm going to show you guys some highlights of the games. There's certain games we don't have a ton of video. Again, we don't have a professional crew sitting there and filming us every game. We just have parents that are filming, and sometimes we get good plays caught on film, and some games we don't get very many. So I'm going to also give you a quick breakdown of every single game. I have the lineup cards and going through kind of what our players did, what the other team did, and also some notes that I took. So I'm going to try to give you guys a little bit of background on the games, let you know how they went, and you can watch the highlights. And we'll do this all the way through the tournament.
Yes, the streak is alive, Mo. The streak is alive.
So first game was against Cali Show, pretty good team from California. Played them in the first game, and let's kind of go through here. We ended up losing the game 4-0. Okay, so it was one of those games where there wasn't a lot of offense on either side. And I'm going to kind of read through here. I'm going to try not to read through the whole entire thing, but I haven't done anything before I turn the camera on to think about the game. We're going to kind of go back and look through it as we talk here. So it was, again, one of those games where there just wasn't a lot of offense. Both teams kind of just feeling each other out. Good pitchers on both sides, so we threw our best pitcher against them, and then a couple of bullpen guys that did a really good job. And I'm assuming they threw their top arm also. He was a big kid, probably like 6'5". Didn't throw super hard, probably in like probably around 85 or so. But he did a good job. I think they only had like 4 hits against us, and we only had like 1, 2, 3. We only had 3 hits, so 7 hits combined. We had, let's see, we gave them a lot of free bases. I think that was kind of the storyline of the first game. And so we've made, if I go through here real quick, here's an error, another error, 2 walks, hit by pitch, another walk, another error. So we had 3 errors, we had 3 walks, a hit by pitch, and a lot of those runs ended up scoring. And they didn't really drive in a whole lot of runs. I think there were actually 4 unearned runs. And so, again, when you play wood bat and you play against good pitching, it's going to a lot of times come down to who throws the most strikes, who makes the most plays on defense, who doesn't give the game away. And we just didn't make enough plays. We also didn't hit enough. I mean, we only had 3 hits. But again, they made the plays, and we didn't first game. So we actually started off, we went out there. We were the home team. So they went out there, didn't do anything in the first inning. And then we got up, and we got our first 2 guys on. We hit a single to lead off the game. We walked. And then we struck out, popped out. And that was really almost all the offense for the rest of the day. We really didn't put a whole lot of pressure on them. We ended up, as you saw from the video, we ended up with 2 outs, hit a ball over the right fielder's head up against the fence, and we just got thrown at home plate. He might have actually even been in there. It was a pretty close play. But then after that, we didn't really do much to put too much pressure on them. So they ended up winning the first game. And again, it's kind of an error. I'll go through my notes real quick. It was just all the runs were unearned, walks and errors, free bases are what really killed us. And then I just talked a little bit about individual players and some of the things that they could have done a little bit better. So it's kind of how the first game went. Not the best way to start off the tournament, but usually that first game is kind of a game to get some of the jitters out. Guys are a little bit nervous. They're playing against, really good players with a lot of coaches, a lot of college coaches watching them. So lost first game 4-0.